girls. Hi, I'm new. Hi, new. Nice to meet you. I'm Queen Lala. AC on, window up. Let's do this, friends. Okay, this is my baby. This is my show, Crowned. We're here every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. So, Crowned is a show on confidence. What I do is I talk to my guests about their confidence and how they've never been better. They've never had better confidence than what they have right now. And we're going to talk about the come up of the confidence. I'm going to fix this nose ring, the come up of their confidence. And then, of course, with every good thing, you have to have a bad thing. So we also talk about what it looks like when the saboteur gets in your ear and starts talking that smack, and how we do not like that. So you guys stay tuned. I have two amazing guests today. Top badge is loading for one of my guests. Thank you. Top badge is loading for one of my guests, and another feller. He's an up and coming. He's an up and coming streamer, and he's absolutely hilarious. So we are going to talk to them today. So make sure you stay tuned. Stay right here because it's Crowned. I'm just here for the baddies with big foreheads. Period. El Chapo El Chapo Bel Grande with extra meat and no bean. No, you're on time, JB. Okay, let's get into it. I appreciate you guys in advance for all gifts. Make sure that you are favoriting my top three of the stream. Right now, I just have Sarah as my big crown energy. Welcome everybody. Come on in, kick off your shoes. Let's get started. If you two will hit the box, that guest box, I appreciate you. You can definitely lay on the couch and listen to this this conversation. Again, we are talking confidence. My first guest has jumped on in, and this person Sparkes Deutsch, and has a featured show where she's Sparkes Deutsch, and I appreciate her so much. She gives me a good cackle and warms my heart every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys start throwing those metal arm emojis in the comments because we're welcoming in Sarah. Hey, girl.
Hi, how are you?
Girl, I'm here. I'm here. It is a hot day here in Florida, and I'm single momming, doing my single mom thing. So I'm on location, off location, but I appreciate you for being here, and I appreciate you for being my guest today. Tell everybody who you are.
We have the big one. Okay.
Yeah, your turn.
I'm Sarah E. I've been on the app for like almost 3 years now. Almost 3 years. I stream every day. Trying to. It will change next week when I'm back to work. And of course, I have my featured show that is every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. En dat is het Deutsches Ratespiel. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
That. Sparkes Deutsch. Sparkes Deutsch. That's me. Sarah, thank you so much for being here, Sarah E. You guys make sure you are hitting her with the fave at this time. And if you didn't know where you are, you're here at Crowns with Queen Lala. We're here every Thursday, 1 p.m. Sarah, I would like for you to tell the people how your confidence has never been better. How did you get here? How and why are you such a confident woman?
I would say self love is most of it. I had to learn how to love myself, how to love my body, my whole appearance. Since I went through a lot years ago, like my whole thing. So I think really it's self love. Know who I am now and enjoying being myself.
Okay. So it took a lot of self-love. It took a lot of self-evaluation to find your your self-love to be able to gain your self-confidence.
Definitely. Because
Awesome.
I'm almost always been a big girl, always, and kids in school, I mean, can be mean, and yeah, I just had to learn how to love it, and I accepted the fact that I will never be like some other woman out there, really skinny, the size 0 one that is everybody is like, yeah, you have to be like that. So
Mhm.
like that, I just accepted it, and that's helped a lot.
I'm right there with you. I grew up the fat kid as well, and lost a lot of weight, and did it for like my health reasons and all of that. But then when I got skinny, when I got smaller, I wasn't necessarily, yes, I was skinny. When I got skinny, I didn't like it. I didn't like what I saw in the mirror, John Michael. Um, I didn't like what I saw in the mirror, and I didn't like myself until I gained some weight back. Now, not all of it, but when I gained some of it back, I felt a lot better. I never felt better. So I definitely relate to you on that. Can you tell me something that makes you feel your most confidence? Like for me, my nails makes me feel the most confidence. These are the set of the week, guys. Set of the week. Yes. So when my nails are done, I feel my best self. Literally, I had this nail was broken today, and it broke like Tuesday night, and I have been having. I had a bad Wednesday. I had a bad morning until this nail got fixed. So, is there anything about you that like makes you feel your best self physically?
My lashes.
Your lashes.
My lashes,
Yes.
because that's when I have no lashes on. Don't get me wrong, I go out without lashes or without makeup. I don't really care about that anymore. Like years ago, I didn't went out without. I had to have makeup on. There's no way that I even go to the trash can without makeup. Um, I go out now without makeup, but the lashes makes me feel better, like more prettier. I don't know how to explain it. Like it just gives me that little
I know
boost.
exactly what you mean because I'm also a lash bay. So I definitely, I know exactly what you're talking about. You just feel naked
Right,
without them, but then they're on and you're like, this is me now.
right.
Accept it. Accept this. Oh no, my device is overheating, guys. If it ends, I'm sorry. I'm putting it in front of the air now. No. Okay. So this is the life of a streamer. So I also want to know what does it look like when you are in fact not at your best, when you don't feel love for yourself. What does that look like?
I would say I'm more grumpy. Like I'm in a bad mood. I really don't want to show myself, even on here when I have one of those days. I really don't feel like going on here because I just don't feel myself. Sometimes I feel ugly. I have those days. Um, and then I love to spend the day in bed. Did she just freeze? I think we're losing her. I think we do, right? Or is she just froze?
Sorry, I am new. Welcome, new. I'm Queen Lala. Welcome, new. I'm back. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Okay, doggies. Shh, 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 shh. I'm sure I'm at the bottom of the favorites. Oh, okay, friends. I'm just waiting for my guests. Very patient. Chapo has seen it. Sarah. I need Sarah to see it. Sarah on. Sarah on stream. No. Well, that's good. Neither of them are on stream, so they should be back. It should be back. They should be back. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Come on in. Kick your shoes off. Get comfy. We're talking confidence. I'm here. I'm on. My phone overheated, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Is it gonna let me send another blast? No. I should have canceled today. But I had two guests. I'm back. I'm back. There he is. Chapo. You can get in the box, Chapo, and get on the block. I'm just waiting to see if Sarah comes back. If not, we'll chat. We will chat. We shall chat. Make sure you hit the box for me, Chapo. You guys are here. I crowned. This is my show that's trying to be a featured show. It's a funky day for me. I had a lot going on today before showtime. So let's see if I can get everybody to come back again. Back again. So Crowned is my baby. Crowned is my show. Again, if you are new here, welcome. I appreciate you for being here today. You could have been anywhere on the app and you decided to be here with me. So I appreciate you so much. I want to thank my guests for being here today, especially Chapo and Sarah. They both decided to be here with me today and to talk to me about their confidence, where their confidence comes from, what it looks like when they're not confident, just all of that goodness that comes with confidence, and any testimony that they might have for you guys to be your most authentic and confident selves. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and I'll welcome this gentleman in. If Sarah comes back, then we'll have Sarah back in. LC! If she comes back in, then we'll have her in. But this fella, I just found him this morning under the new tab, and he is absolutely hilarious. His government name is El Chapo Belgrande with extra meat, extra beef, no beans. He is the lead singer of the Willacoochee First Baptist Church. You guys, make sure y'all start throwing some tacos in the comments, some melted emojis in the comments. This is El Chapo Del Grande, extra meat, no beans.
You know I gotta have the entrance music. You know I had to come in here on some bull. You know I had to come in here on some bull. You know I had to come in with the entrance. The fuck? We treating this like wrestling. What you mean? Play my shit. Chopper style, chopper style. Stop playing with me. Yeah, we here. I'm El Chapo Del Grande, extra beef, no goddamn beans. Feel me? I'm also the lead singer of the Willacoochee First Baptist Church. I'm here for the baddies with the big foreheads. Solo estoy aquí por los malos con fletes grandes. Stop playing with me.
Period. Period. You guys, you can see why I have welcomed him with open arms, just like, come here, baby.
I'm here, baby.
Come here, baby. Let mama kiss you on the forehead. Mwah. He is comedy gold.
Bring that ass here so I can kiss you on your forehead right quick.
Kiss you right on your meat.
Girl,
right on your meat. Right on your meat.
Right on the meat.
I appreciate you for coming, El Chapo. I appreciate you for coming. He stayed up for us, friends. Y'all make sure y'all hit him with a favorite and throw him some gifts that I can't gift him right now. But you guys, welcome, El Chapo. Please tell the folks, you already gave them your intro, but tell the folks about your streaming schedule. I see that you're a new streamer. Talk about that a little bit, what your goals are to be a streamer.
I'm not really a new streamer. I've been on here first of all, let's start this off way. I've been on this app for too goddamn long. Streaming wise, I've been streaming on and off for about 3 years. I don't really have a streaming schedule. I hop on when I hop on. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. You better catch me while I'm here, because if I'm not here, it's up and it's stuck.
That's what I understand. That's what I've understood. So, you are hilarious. That is very obvious. But tell the folks how you got here. Tell the folks how you became your never been better, authentic, confident self.
Being me, honestly, so pretty much I went through trials and tribulations of, trying to find out who I am and who I wanted to be. I've literally had people close to me try to rip my confidence away from me. I could say, oh, football gave me confidence, this game. No, like I legit owe a lot of my confidence to my friends. I owe my confidence to myself. I owe my confidence to my music. I owe my confidence to just, just nixing out a lot of the bad energy in my life that tried to take me down when I was at my lowest. And in all honesty, it helped me in a big way. Like I'm a lot more confident with the way I speak. I'm a lot more confident the way I walk. I'm a lot more confident with the way I dress. And I'm a lot more confident with the ladies. Wink, wink.
Period.
You feel me? But I can honestly say, like, being who I am now compared to being who I was back in the day, I am a whole lot better. I'm a lot happier. Cause I used to be, again, as you can see, I'm a sizey individual. I'm thick. I'm built like a Wawa sandwich, double meat size. You feel me? I know I'm built like an 18-wheeler tire. Mommy. But for me, it was just more of, I used to get picked on in school for being as big as I am, but because I played football, no one really messed with me. But there were those few people that try to, get under my skin. There were those people who try to lower my confidence. There were those people who try to undermine me, this and the fourth. But I always told myself nobody can break me. Nobody's gonna break me.
That's the biggest thing I feel that you've said. Like, you didn't let anybody break you. A lot of people that suffer from their self-confidence, they've let people get into their head. So I like that you said that you didn't let anybody break you. You didn't let anybody tell you who you are.
Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've had people very close to me literally try to take my confidence away from me, take my pride away from me, take my dignity away from me. I've had people tried to literally rip my whole life away from me. And
Oh,
it just got to a point where it's like I need to start, standing 10 toes down on what I say and how I feel. Because if I keep my that saying like closed mouths don't get fed.
yes.
I wasn't getting fed because I kept my mouth closed, and it was there just came a point in my life where it was kind of it's time for me to speak up, and you know. Like now, I'm at a point where now that my confidence, now that I'm so much more confident than what I used to be, I can go with the bar of gangsters moving in silence, and I don't talk a lot. You feel me? So
Yep. You guys, welcome to Crown. This is my soon to be featured show. We're here every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. I am very fashionably late today. And I'm talking with El Chapo Belgrande, extra meat, no bean right now.
extra
And
beef, no beans.
extra beef, no bean right
Extra
now.
beef.
And we're talking about where his confidence comes from within himself and tuning people out. So I want to talk about what it looks like for you when the self talk has run out, when you can't boost yourself back up. What does that look like for you, and how do you pull out of there?
Um, I'm quiet. I'm quiet.
Quiet.
I'm very distant. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be left alone in my own thoughts. But with doing that, I have a tendency to overthink and allow my emotions to get the better of me. A lot of people say that's just the Aquarius in me. I just think it's more of the I allow myself to deal with a lot of traumatizing things in my life. Like I've been dealing with one traumatizing thing for I'll be 32 in January. This happened when I was 10, so 22 years. And I was just talking to my coworker about it when he dropped me off. I deal with when I was younger, my grandmother was shot in front of me, and dealing with that at a young age, that messed with my head a little bit. And I have nightmares about it. There's times where I almost wet the bed. I gotta like force myself to get up, but it's that same memory that keeps me going, um, and it keeps me building further. It keeps me stronger because I know if I allow myself to dive into those emotions and not keep my confidence at a high or keep my pride at a high, at an all time high, I just know I'm never gonna come back. You know what I mean?
I
Um,
do.
and I can't. And in my mind, I can't allow myself to do that because at that point, I feel like I've failed myself.
I get what you're saying. So when you get to that place, what do you do to pull yourself up by, your shoestrings, and pull yourself back up, pull yourself back together into your most authentic, confident self?
Um, Honestly, I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing. Um, I have a good support system. Um, I've known my friends off of here. I've known my friends. Some of them I've grown up with. My best friend I've known for about how long have I known this man Jihad? 20. I know my best friend since we were 5 and 6.
Wow.
We met when he was in kindergarten. I actually used to pick on him, and then he got his brother to come pick on me. And then we ended up becoming friends. We ended up becoming best friends. We ended up becoming family. His older brother is the father to my niece. Um, they, that's still my best friend, regardless of him and my sister are not together anymore. That will always be my brother, no matter what. Like we were just before I hopped on here, we've been talking about for a while getting matching tattoos, getting like brothers in arms or some shit.
Ooh.
Um, but yeah, that honestly, if it wasn't for my friends, I honestly don't know where I'd be. Um, a lot of it also, I get a lot of confidence, even though he's not here anymore. RIP to him. My father's father, he instilled a lot of value in me. He instilled a lot of like like teachings in me of just different things. My grandfather was a pastor, and as much I may not be as big a believer in God now compared to how it was just to please Him back in the day. But he still taught me never wander into a dark place. Always like keep looking to the light. Always keep moving forward. Always keep building. Always keep growing. Don't let nobody stop you from being who you want to be and who you're gonna be in the future. And then like I said, I try to keep my confidence high because I want to be. My thing is like I'm funny because I want to make people laugh. It makes even though like I like right now I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I may put on the front of like I'm happy, I'm smiling all the time, but inside I deal with shit. I'm broken just like anybody, just like the next person. But like I said, I don't allow that to affect me because it makes me feel better knowing that I'm able to help other people. Hence the reason why, like, even with my job that I got now, I like what I do. I work at a homeless shelter, helping other people get their lives together, and I've been there going on 3 months now, and I've seen three people, come up to me, tell me that they're doing better, tell me that they're going to school, tell me they got an apartment, this, that, and the fourth. And I'm like, that makes me feel better knowing that I'm having an effect on people's lives, and that boosts up my confidence even more. So
I love that. You guys, welcome to Crowned. For those of you just joining us, I'm talking with El Chapo right now. We're talking about what it looks like when he builds his self-confidence back up. And he finds that he builds his confidence back up after he's been down at work. And I love that. I love that you've taken control of those bad thoughts. You've taken control of the saboteur. I feel like that is you have to just strangle it sometimes. Yeah, you can't just destroy me. Like you have to shake them and choke them. Like I
put the
definitely
chick in a
get that.
chokehold.
I feel like everybody that has come up from their lowest point to their best self had to suffocate it. Exactly, Rob. Had to suffocate it. And I commend you for that. I commend you for doing that every time. I want to know. Okay. I want to know who is the most confident person that you know, and if there is a time that who's the most confident person that you know? You said that your grandfather was that person for you, that you looked up to him, that was somebody that his confidence exuded so much that it influenced you to be confident?
For me, his confidence in what he did, because like I said, my grandfather was a pastor, and when growing up, I used to go to church with him, and I used to watch him be at that podium, and the way he would walk up with the swag. First off, my grandpappy was swaggy. Let's start this off with Eddie. He had swag to his walk. You feel me? But it was just the overall, like when he got to that podium and before he even opened his mouth, like it was the confidence and the demand of him. It's my time. Yeah, like the demand of like it was just the way like I'm not gonna say dominated, but like just like you said, commanded the room without even saying a word. Yeah, and that for me was just like, oh, this man God pretty much, huh? Another person I would definitely say is my older cousin. So with him, he was kind of like me growing up. We kind of grew up the same. We grew up poor. We grew up, eating syrup sandwiches and raviolis out the can. But the way he carried himself, the confidence in him when he stepped into the room, you can feel his presence, and like oh yeah, like Keith is here, like shit just hit the fan, shit about to change, like I remember going to I remember when we got older, me and him went to a party because we're only like 9 years apart. We went to a party together. Little, it was an older party. I must have been like 16, 17 at the time, and he took me to my first college party. Um, when he stepped in the room, like I just never seen so many people like just demand his attention because of how much they respected him, and he just walked in like
This me.
it's me, what you expect.
This
So and
me.
and I see that, and I'm just like, yeah, I need to be more like that. A lot of my friends, they're very confident. They're very confident, especially with the women. I've tried to embody a lot of that, but I've tried to do my own thing with it because I've been in relationships. I've had long term relationships. I've had multiple partners, and it's just more of like I can't be them, but I can embody how they do things and put it into my own flow. You know what I mean? Find a
Yes.
way to make it how I like it. Make it the way like I can get. And again, this is just with women, and even with like job interviews, life in general, how I talk to people. I want to be able to walk into a room and be like, it's me. I'm here. Like, hence the reason why. Like, even when I come on here and I talk to people, I got my intro. The introduction song was just to play around, but I got my intro. People that know me, they know me. I'm El Chapo Bel Grande, extra beef, no beans. I made up the Willacoochee First Baptist Church shit. I'm part of a dope family now, and even though we're all going through stuff, you know what? We got each other's backs. I tell people I come on here to make people laugh because it makes me feel better knowing I can put smiles on people's faces. And when I walk into the room, people know El Chapo is here and it's time to laugh.
Period. I
Period.
love that. I love that about you. It's what made me ask you to be here today. Um, my last question for you. I have right here, but I do want to thank you so much for staying awake for me. And you guys, he works overnight, and he decided to stay up and be on the show with us today. So everybody, make sure y'all hit El Chapo with a favorite if you haven't already. And we're gonna wrap things up here. I want to know two more things. Um, little little El Chapo, little we'll call him Raul because I won't air your government name like that. But little Raul, what would you tell him to make him become more confident at that level of the never been better? Um, what would you tell him today to get him to a more confident place now?
Nothing. Be
What's
you.
that?
Nothing. Be
Be
you. Just be you. You're gonna go. I wouldn't tell if I were to meet myself when I was younger, depending on how old we talking.
Yeah,
Nothing.
little 6-year-old you, little you, little 13 year
Oh,
old
now
you,
now we
little
talking
you.
about now we talking about when I was bad.
Yes, when you was bad.
Yeah, when
Yes,
you talking about the day my mama used to chase me down the street with the belt. All right, cool.
yes, that's what I mean. What would you tell him to
I
make
would.
him so that you are a more stronger level of confidence than you ever have been quicker at a younger age rather than at this 30-year-old age.
I would
You
tell
know,
him to be. I would tell him. I wouldn't tell him much, but I would definitely tell him to start sticking up for yourself more.
there you go.
Definitely start sticking up for yourself more. Because the one thing I was, when I was younger, I was a very, 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 very passive person. Like I didn't like fighting people. I didn't like confrontation. I still don't. And now it's just more of like back then I was afraid of a possibility, or I was just afraid of fighting because I was just afraid of getting hit. Now it's more of I'm afraid of what I can do. I'm
Mm.
afraid of and it's not just fighting. It's just just the overall mindset of you know being better moving forward, not letting people, dictate everything a part of your life. Fight the fights that actually make sense, and fight the fights that actually, um, you know, will better yourself. Like I've had issues, with my aunt mainly because of her hatred for my father, and because she couldn't get to him, she took out her anger on me, and it mentally it fucked me up. Like I wasn't able to get my license until I was 23 because of her. I had to fight with her to get a car. Like it was just a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah.
She treated me like a bald headed hoe. I know you're recording this and you're trying to get a featured show, but it's the best way I can describe it.
No, it's fine. Yeah, we're not featured yet.
Yeah, she treated me like a bald headed hoe, and while she treated my sisters and her sons and my mom like royalty, and they never did no wrong, but because of her hatred for my father, and I apparently look like him, even though I say I'm adopted. Um, she took her anger out on me, and it messed me up mentally. It really did. It got, and I would say honestly, because of that probably put me to my lowest, to where I did try to take my own life. And once, and luckily enough, what I did, didn't unfortunately have the end result. Yeah, it didn't work. Didn't have the end results that at the time that I wanted. But I had a conversation with my friends. I told them what was going on, and I told them what I did. And I've never had a better relationship with my friends after that conversation, and I've never felt more confident, more self-aware, and more like just happier, because I've never had that support growing up. Like my mom was always working, my dad, as much as he'll sit here and say like, oh, he was in my life, nigga, no, he was. He wasn't there for me like a father should have been. My stepdad, again, my stepdad was there for me as a father, but as a man, I had to figure out how to do it for myself. I never really had a male role model to show me the ropes. Like as much as people sit here and say like women can't teach a boy how to be a man, my mom taught me how to be a man without actually having to say anything.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect, but I can at least sit here and say I'm better. I'm better from what I've seen and learned from my mother. Excuse me. I'm better than my father as a man. I'm better than my stepdad as a man. Like I said, I stay true to everything my grandfather taught me. I stay true to everything my cousins taught me. Even my stepdad, he taught me some things, regardless if he didn't have to say anything, regardless if he did. I've learned. I also had other role models in terms of being a man, and learning how to grow my confidence, and learn how to be prideful of who I am, and to make sure like this is who I am and this is who I want to be, and no one's going to take that from me. And this is me. And if people got a problem with it, the door's right there. Don't let the
That's right.
What is it? Don't let the door hit you, for the good Lord split you.
Split you. You guys, welcome in. Make sure you're hitting El Chapo with a favorite at this time. Make sure you're hitting me with a favorite. Make sure you hit Miss Royalty with a favorite for supporting us and supporting the stream today. I want to know what's your last minute testimony that you may have for anybody that is suffering from low confidence and wants to gain confidence today. What is something that somebody can do today that you have experienced that will definitely get them to their higher self-confidence today?
So, and I say this with the utmost disrespect.
Utmost disrespect. Okay, brace yourselves, guys.
Fuck what people got to say about you. Because at the end of the day, all it is words. Again, they can call you fat, they can call you ugly. That's cool. You can change the way you look. They can't change how stupid they are.
Facts.
And it's just don't listen to the doubters. Don't allow yourself to succumb to the haters. Don't allow yourself to embrace the negativity, because all it's gonna do is not only lower your confidence, but it's gonna lower your self esteem, lower your pride, lower just you as a person, and you're gonna want to feel. And I see this a lot, not only in men but mainly in women. You know, when they don't get certain things, and when they don't get like certain aspects of a man, like, and again, this is more towards the relationship aspect of what I see on here. You know, they go into a funk, and it's not. There's other ways to boost yourself up, and not having a man do it or not having a woman do it if you flow that way, um or just a partner, we'll say partner. um just be yourself. Don't let nobody else change you. Definitely, just work on yourself every day. Be the person that you want to be the person that makes you happy, and also do what makes you happy. For me, I love doing music. I love writing music. I'm currently writing a song right now. I'm not done with it, but I'm working on it. Like I said, I love making people laugh. I love making people smile. I love doing, things. I love seeing people succeed. My world can be crumbling, but it make it. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. My world can be crumbling around me, and it makes me feel better knowing that I'm able to help someone to the best of my abilities. And I just feel like if we had more of that in the world, we wouldn't be living in the world that we lived in. We also, people's confidence levels would be a whole lot higher. We wouldn't be having all this cyberbullying, people making fun of other people because they're fat, people making fun of other people because they're albino, or their pigmentation, or they're two toned, or they got some type of deformity. They have special needs. They're midgets, whatever the case may be. That all that shit, like, it ruins a person, especially when they're dealing with shit at home. Like, man, like people don't understand. Like, we've all been teenagers before. We've all been picked on. We've had people call us four eyes. I've had people call me the Michelin Man on multiple occasions. But you know what? The best way I see it as, for me, for someone who likes to crack jokes, no one can crack a better joke on me than myself.
That's
Because
right.
I have to prepare myself. I need to be able to prepare myself and have a thick coat of armor to know what I'm going into. I need to be able to know, like, this person might say this, that, and the fourth, but I'm not going to let him get to me. Why? Because he's not funnier than me. He's not smarter than me. He's not doing what I'm doing to better myself. He's not filling my pockets up. He's not gonna get to me, or she, whatever the case may be. And that's pretty much what it is. Just be yourself. Be who you are. Be who I know. And again, like I said, I know I don't really believe in God, but be who God made you be. Made you to be.
Your higher
And if you,
power, whoever your higher power is.
yeah, and if you don't believe in a higher power, just be you. Believe in yourself.
Believe in the universe.
Believe in the universe.
Can't you can't you can't explain away the universe. El
Just
Chapo, I
believe.
appreciate you so much for coming here today. Please come back and see us anytime. And I will never kick you out of the box, but I do appreciate you for coming today. You can let yourself out and have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your sleep.
I'm taking my happy ass to bed.
Good
You
night. Thank you
got
so
me
much
all the way
for
up.
me.
Huh?
Thank you for staying awake, friend.
Girl, I done ate, drink like a half gallon of water, half a bottle of Pepsi. I done ate like two big ass bags of gummy worms. Like, yeah. I'm ready to kick it. I'm ready to go to bed.
Well, good
Well,
night to
listen.
you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do these crown formations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
My friend. You guys make sure you hitting El Chapo Bel Grande extra beef, no bean. Make sure you hit him with a favorite. Say something in the comments so these folks can get you. I'm out of here, guys. I got your crown formations and I am out. I appreciate you for coming here today. And I value you guys as friends and supporters of this stream. Top badge is loading. I will be a better show host tomorrow, next week. But until then, I will leave you with some of these crown formations for your week on this beautiful Friday Eve. I am constantly growing and evolving into a better person. I am freeing myself from all destructive doubt and fear. I accept myself for who I am and create peace, power, and confidence of mind and heart. And I am going to forgive myself and free myself. I am enough. I am complete. I define my worth and am worthy to do so. And I am my number one priority, and I accept all aspects of myself completely. You guys, I promise you that as long as you feel these affirmations with all of your heart and say those things with your crown chakra, that you will shoot all of that energy out into the universe and it will positively come back to you. I appreciate you for being here today. I love you so much. If nobody has told you today, I love you. You're beautiful. You're perfect. You're worthy. You're worth it. I'm happy that you're here, and I'm happy that you decided to be here today. Until next time, guys, this was Crowned. Bye.